Hello Assassins, welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Shadows video. In this one we are gonna go over the White Samurai outfit for Yasuke, aka the Mark of Control armor. That is the final reward for completing the third project that was added in title update 1.0.7. And to start this video, it is looking absolutely amazing. Same effects as the Kanabo and also the Mark of Control helmet. The perk of this armor, received hits have a 15% chance to phase through. I did test this in my live stream, and at some point I was starting to wonder that maybe perk wasn't as effective as it should be because I didn't close the game completely. And yeah, that was the issue on my end on my live stream. But we are definitely gonna see the perk working as intended, but my opinion from the live stream to this video didn't change that much. This combat footage is actually before I restart my console, and pretty much every single hit came through. I took damage, so I was originally right about the phasing through, so enemy attacks won't hurt us when the perk is activated, aka phasing through. Also, this armor is pretty sick looking in the cutscenes, but that is not completely the point of this video, so let's see the perk working after the restart.
And let's hope my ox shat on their shoes before they sold them.
So here we are in the new location after complete restart of the game, and it didn't start that well. I was just spamming light attacks because I was wondering if it's pretty much the same way that the other perks are activating, aka attacking. But no, that is actually not the case. You can basically be completely still and the perk is activated. And what I did find out is that the perk is much better in one-on-one combat than taking multiple enemies at once. So let's test that one, and you definitely will be able to see when the perk is activated. So let's take a closer look.
Now it will never let me hear the end of this.
Next way.
There, no damage at all. Also, the enemies will stumble when the perk went active. So that was actually pretty cool, but in my opinion, this perk is still not worth it if you are playing on story, normal difficulty. The game will be too easy for this perk to be useful, and the enemies are actually hitting pretty hard in the nightmare difficulty, especially if you don't have all of the masteries maxed out, so it definitely won't be that helpful with the new game plus at start. I will highly recommend this perk getting like 5 to 10% increase in the chance, 20, 25, 30% chance rather than 15% chance. That actually would be ideal, and it would make this much better. And of course I would absolutely love to know, is there anything other that is triggering the perk other than just the attacks? Because if it's just the attacks, I honestly think the game is confused when there are multiple enemies, so perhaps that is the reason why it is not working as good as on one-on-one combat. But definitely let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below in the comments. I'm just reporting this based on how I experienced it, how I feel about it, and of course what we are seeing at the moment on the screen. Overall, I really like this set. Only things that I don't like is the perks for trinket and the chest piece of Yasuke's gear. The trinket perk, it is giving us 25% more damage on the Animus Anomalies because at the moment 8 quests per week. It is definitely worth it. And you can be really strong even without it. Facing through, like I said, it actually would have to be increased in order to be useful, fun to play with. Overall, this set looks so cool. Of course, in this video I wasn't using the Kanabo weapon, but that perk is pretty awesome. And that video about the Kanabo will be at the end screen of this video, so be sure to check that one out. Of course, consider becoming a member of the channel. I have few different membership levels with different perks, so definitely consider that. And before we are ending this video, how cool is this armor set looking in the dim light? Pretty cool, don't you think? For now, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will be seeing you in the next one. Skatha, over and out.